Standard 3, Subject Mathematics, Topic Fractions, Workbook pages 101 to 103. Children, today we are going to learn about a new topic in mathematics, fractions. What is fractions? Fraction is a number that expresses a part of a group. A fraction is used to represent a part of the whole. Suppose if we have something whole or something in full and we divide it equally into two parts, we call that one part as a half. Here they have given us the example of an apple. If an apple is cut into two equal parts, one half is called a half and the other half is also called an half. Now children, both the pieces together we call it as halves. When something is divided equally into two parts, each of the part is a half of that thing. A quarter. Children, here they have given us a watermelon and this watermelon is divided into 4 equal parts. Out of the 4 equal parts, each part is a quarter. So one part is a quarter, other part is also a quarter. The third part is also a quarter, fourth part is also a quarter. So one watermelon is divided into 4 equal parts. So out of that, one part is a quarter of the watermelon. In the figure also they have given us the circle is divided into 4 equal parts. One part is colored and the remaining 3 parts are not colored. The colored part is a quarter of the whole circle. One part taken from 4 equal parts of an object is a quarter of the whole object. When something is divided into 4 equal parts, each of the parts is a quarter of that thing. 3 quarters. Children, here we have the example of a pizza. See, one pizza is divided into 4 equal parts. And out of the 4 equal parts, only 3 parts are taken and each part is a quarter. When something is divided into 4 equal parts, each part is a quarter. Okay. So here we have 1, 2, 3 parts they have taken. So all the 3 parts together is 3 quarters. Here we have 1, 2, 3 parts are there. So we call it as 3 quarters. In the figure also, the circle is divided into 4 equal parts. 3 parts are colored. The colored part is 3/4 of the whole circle. If a whole is divided into 4 equal parts and we take 3 of them, then the parts we have taken is called 3 quarters. Children, how do we write the fraction in numbers? One whole, we write it as 1. A half, we write it as 1/2. One circle is divided into 2 equal parts. Out of that we have taken one part, that is half. So 1/2. Now here next one is quarter. A circle is divided into 4 equal parts. Out of the 4 parts we take only one part. So 1/4. This 4 is number of parts, that is total we have taken 4 parts. Out of that only one part is shaded, which is quarter. Now next one is 3 quarters. Children, out of the 4 equal parts, here we have shaded 3. 3 parts we have shaded. So it is 3 quarters. Fill in the blanks using the proper word out of a quarter, a half and 3 quarters. 3 quarters part of a figure is colored. It means dash part of the figure is not colored. See, we have one figure in one circle. It is divided into 4 equal parts. Out of that 3 parts are colored. Now we have to find out which part is not colored. So only one part is not colored. So that is a quarter. A dash part of a figure is colored. Hence, a half part of the figure is not colored. Now here we have a hole, and in that hole one part of the figure is colored and half part of the figure is not colored. So the colored part also will be a half. 3 Dash part of a figure is colored, therefore a quarter part of the figure is not colored. Now here children, suppose if we have a circle, the circle is divided into 4 parts. So here quarter part of the figure is not colored, okay. Only 1/4 is not colored. That means 3/4 are colored. So we write 3/4. A line has been drawn in each of the figures given below. Put a tick mark under the figures which get divided into 2 equal parts by that line. Children, in each picture we can see there is a line inside it. If that line divides the picture into 2 equal parts, then we have to tick the box. So the first one is a rectangle, but it is not in the middle. The line does not divide the rectangle into 2 equal parts, so we leave it. Now here we have a circle. There is a line inside it, but the line does not divide the circle into 2 equal parts, so we leave it. Here we have a triangle. There is a line in the center, and the line divides the triangle into 2 equal parts, so it shows half of the triangle, so we tick. Now here we have a square, and there is a diagonal line inside which divides the square into 2 equal parts, so we tick. Here we have a triangle, and there is a line inside it, but this line does not divide the triangle into 2 equal parts, so we just leave it. In each of the figures below, lines have been drawn to divide the figure into 4 parts. If the figure is divided into equal parts, put tick mark under it. If not, then put a cross. Children, here each picture is divided into 4 equal parts. Okay, we have to tick the box in which the image is divided into 4 equal parts. If it is not divided into 4 equal parts, then we have to cross it. In the first rectangle, we see that all the 4 parts are equal, so we tick. Here in the circle, we see that all the 4 parts are not equal. It is of different length and different size, okay. So we don't tick, we cross it. Here this is also in rectangle. Here we see that 3 parts are equal, but 1 part is little bigger, so it is not equal. All the 4 parts are not equal, so we cross it. Now here we have a square. All the 4 parts are equal in size, so we tick. There is a triangle. See children, here all the 4 parts are not equal. It is all of different size. Okay, so we cross it. Now we have a rectangle. Here we see that all the 4 parts are equal in size and length, so we tick. Here we have a circle. The circle is divided into 4 equal parts, so we tick. Here we have a plus sign. The plus sign is also divided into 4 equal parts, so we tick. Say whether the colored and the white part of the figures below are a quarter, a half, or 3/4. Children, here one part of the figure or some part of the figure is shaded, so we have to find out whether it is a quarter, it is a half, or 3/4, and we have to write here. Here we have letter I, which is half portion of it is shaded, okay, colored. So colored part is a half. White part is also a half. Now here in this figure, how many? It is divided into 4 equal parts, and only 1 part is colored, so that is quarter. A quarter, and which is not colored, that is white part is 1, 2, 3, so 3/4. Here children, in this triangle, half of it is divided into 4 equal parts. Out of the 4 equal parts, 2 parts are colored and 2 parts are not colored. That means half of the triangle is colored and half of the triangle is not colored. In this figure, 3 parts are colored, so 3/4, and only 1 part is not colored, so a quarter. Now here in this rectangle, it is divided into 4 equal parts. 2 parts are colored and 2 parts are not colored, so we write a half, a half. Now here in this figure, it is divided into 4 equal parts. Out of the 4 parts, 3 parts are colored, so we write 3/4. and only one part is not colored, which is white, so we write a quarter. Color a half of the picture given below. Now here children, in this first question we have to color only half of the picture we have to color. Okay. Now in the second picture, color a quarter of each picture below. Now here children, each picture is divided into 4 equal parts. We have to color only one portion of the figure, that is a quarter. Now here question 3, color 3/4 of the picture below. Here children, each picture is divided into 4 equal parts. In that we have to color 3 parts. Now let us see how to color it.
And if you're enjoying this video, then please subscribe.
Here children, we have 2 halves and we have to show a half. So we shade only one portion. Next children, we have 4 parts and we have to show a quarter. So we shade only one portion. Here also we have 4 parts, but we have to show 3/4. So we color 3/4. So after coloring, this is how it will look. The first one is a half, this is a quarter, and this is 3/4. See children, after coloring the exercise, it will look like this. So with this we complete today's topic children. We continue the same topic in the next class.